Hello everyone, this looks like a video game, therefore I am Leo. This is GoneWithTheWin.com, and today we're taking a look at The Park. The Park is a first-person psychological thriller that is being released today on Steam. I enjoyed it very much. I liked it. It's a short game, it's a short story, but it's very, very well done, and there's a lot of thrills, a lot of scares. What I like the most and what brings it all together is not just the, really good Unreal 4 graphics, but it is the intense audio work that went into this game. Now, we're going to look at 30 minutes of gameplay to get an idea of what it looks like, but I just wanted to say they recommend playing in the dark, playing with headphones on, and I have to agree wholeheartedly. Doing both of those things, you can immerse yourself in the game, and the sound really takes over and starts amplifying a lot of the other things going on. So get some good headsets if you have them, put them on, turn off the lights, put on some bunny slippers, and let's check out The Park. Alright, so this is The Park, and in a weird way, it could also be called The Vanishing of Five Nights at Freddy's, because I see influences of both games in a sense. Let's get started. The Park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. I told you. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play of The Park, we manipulate graphics, audio control, settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be any cause for alarm or psychiatry. That's a wonderful intro. I have the details completely maxed out, running on two GTX 970s in SLI mode. Game fluctuates between 45 and 60 frames per second, so I guess there's a lot of detail, especially the textures.
Where's Mr. Bear?
You get to play a mom. I'm sure you always wanted to play a mom, and there's her kid. He left his teddy bear.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
What the heck? It's like I'm fat or something. Weird. Nope, it's just you're fully 3D rendered. Bingo. Oh, it's drink bingo. I thought it was play bingo. I was like, get the heck out of here. We're gonna play bingo. So this is the very empty parking lot of the Atlantic Island Park. Getting a brief introduction of what to do. I mean, you pretty much just find objects and examine them.
This place open. This is his favorite place in the world.
There is a lot of notes and letters to look through, and it all pieces together. Pretty solid story.
What?
What is up with the blur? Oh. And the mustache.
Lorraine.
So she's covering her eyes. The guy's mustache. It's too much.
People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the
Shave
last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Alright, so let's go inside the park. The kid's name is Colum. I was like, man, what a terrible name for a kid. Colum.
Come on, Mommy!
But think about it. You right click, you call him.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
This way!
It's a play on words. Just a little map, I guess, explaining the park. And I guess the park was made by Bucktooth Willy Wonka. Okay, there's the kid. He's like running away from you, even though you're calling him.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Man, it's like I'm pushing forward. You don't move. Stuck on this little step. I'm so fat.
Drawn between the real
Jeez.
world and the world
Let me off
of
this damn
whimsy
thing.
within. On this side, the apathy
The
of
game
our
would be
everyday
over if I
lives.
could just walk.
On the other,
But look at the pretty trees.
anything we might
The
dare
graphics
to
are very
dream.
nice in this game.
It's no
But a
wonder
horror
Callum ran
game
back
in the
inside.
daytime really
I
sucks.
don't want to leave either.
Okay, so let's make this a horror game,
Have a safe journey home.
please. Like a for real one. Oh, cool. Earthquake. That can only mean one thing. Nighttime! Yes. Alright, now we have the perfect mood. We have darkness, sparks, an elevator that's still escalator, sorry, that's still going. Nice moonlight and a creepy ass park.
Oh, God. Park.
What
happened here?
Alright, let's look at the map. Tunnel of
It's easy to
Tales,
get lost
House
here.
of Horror, Slideshow. Okay, so we have like 6 areas, I guess, to explore in this park. Should be plenty of fun. What's in that little room?
You can't catch
Oh crap, I see the kid.
Come
He's
to
over
mommy,
there. But hold
Callum.
on, what's in this room? Nothing. Wish we had time to go in the gigantic, spooky, whatever that is, with all the birds that just came out. Okay. We gotta call him. Where the heck are you? Call him and take some screenshots. The heck? Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Okay, cool. This is important. Like, it's lit up. Why they lit up this wall? Kind of looks like
Come
an
to
old
mommy,
Swedish house, but
Callum.
let's keep going.
over here.
I think this
Callum is
belongs to
shoeless.
Callum.
No. Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic
Chad the
Island
Chipmunk, huh?
Park. Chad
Just
the
a drunk
Chipmunk,
guy in a
worse than
suit.
class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry. Ooh, weird poem there. Let's keep going.
What is this about?
All right, so this is like, you know, the guy who wrote, I guess this is the guy who made Atlantic Island Park. He's talking about how he was going to start production and get things going. You know, when you write or you build a park, you obviously are going to take out a notepad and describe in detail what you're doing, rip it, and then leave it on a bench in the park for people to read.
Wait, Callum!
Over here.
So this winter guy
Where are
had the
you?
best intentions and
Come on,
was building
this
a theme
way.
park, getting started
Callum,
many years ago.
stay where you are.
This way, Mommy.
Alright, I don't know where this kid is, but
Callum, stay
its
where you
first
are.
path has taken me to this. Oh, there he is. He's on that
Callum,
boat. Not sure what to do.
come out,
I
sweetie.
think a sane person would wait for the kid to come out the other end, but we're not sane. Sure, why not? Let's ride the swan. Alright, ripped jeans. I saw a little tattoo. I guess mom is hip and cool. Now, we saw the little runt run inside the whatever this is, so our only choice was to go in after him. Love the lighting, love the reflections, and most of all, like I said, can't harp on it enough. But love the audio work, and the storytelling is fantastic. And we are going to
Near
get
a
a
great forest,
story
there lived
time,
a
I guess.
poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
This is
What
one
will
long
become
boat
of us?
ride.
The woodcutter asked his wife
And it's
one night.
dark.
I tell you what, husband, we will take the children
You know
into
what's
the
weird? This
thickest
dude has an
part of the
axe,
forest
and I
tomorrow
know that
and
mom
abandon
had
them
an axe
there.
on. There's the
No,
thing
my
again.
wife, I cannot do that, said the man.
The
Then we
thing is
will
that
all
mom
four
had an axe on her
starve, you
necklace,
fool.
which is kind of strange. I mean, I don't know about
Hansel
how
and
moms
Gretel
have an axe on their
overheard their
necklace.
parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. "Do not fret, Gretel," Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
2 thumbs up for the creepiest Hansel and Gretel telling ever.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
Mr. Squirrel.
When their father leaves them, the children wait a while.
Or Chad.
Follow
It's
the
Chad the
trail
Chipmunk.
back to
What
their
the hell?
parents' house.
And I can't turn around. I can't see what he's doing. If this was Five Nights, I'd be
After
so dead
receiving
right
a
now.
thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into
Can't
the
really
woods
do anything,
myself,"
but
the wife told
I'm
the
hoping
woodcutter.
that this squirrel is not going to bite my face off here on the left.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread
The
and led
creepiest
them
Hansel
deep
and
into the
Gretel
forest
story is
once
still
again.
going on to my right. I hear these things. There's things in the water, and I can't figure out what it is. Plus, blurry.
Hansel broke his
Back,
bread
I don't know
into
what the
pieces and left a trail
is
of
going on.
breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel,
And the whole time we're sitting in this
hungry,
boat, I just
ran
like,
forward
constantly
and began to
nervous
nibble
because I don't
on
know
the
what's gonna
walls.
happen. I keep thinking it's gonna jump out at me, especially with that Chad the Squirrel red eyes thing.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who's nibbling
And there's something
at
in the
my
water. I can't figure it out.
house?
It's like
An old woman emerged.
there's something going on, or
from the
there's
house,
not. Why am I on
sniffing
edge?
the
I don't
air
know.
And peering around.
Thank you very much,
cloudy
the park.
eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel
I don't see
mother.
anything, but
"Come, children, don't be
the
afraid.
boat ride goes on.
I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began
Now,
to
not
eat.
all of the
"You
areas
see,
of this game have
nothing
such
to
slow
fear
pacing,
here. Come inside.
every single section has
the old
fantastic
woman urged,
atmosphere.
and the children, still licking
It
their
sets the
sweets,
mood.
followed.
but like right now, this boat ride is driving me insane because I keep expecting something.
Once inside
There's a
the
lot of that in
house,
this game.
the
You're
old
expecting
woman
something. Something's gonna happen. Like here's the blurry vision. What the heck?
She
Where's it coming
stuffed
from?
Hansel into a
I don't see it.
cage
It's too dark.
and put Gretel
Is it
to
in the
work,
water?
sweeping and cleaning her hut.
Some good headphones
brother
on
will
every time
make
you
a
pass
good
one of these
mouthful,
white boxes.
the old
Like you
witch
can
told Gretel.
feel or hear
"Once
the
he is
movie
fattened up,
as it's
I
playing
shall
the ride,
feast
and
upon
it'll
him."
pass you by, and you get a nice surround feel to it.
Time
Very,
passed,
very
and
excellent
poor
audio
Hansel
work.
refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient.
Surround sound audio work alone, I would say, is
"Today,
worth the price of
I
admission.
will
But then
cook
you have all
and
these pretty
eat your
graphics
brother,
and nice
Gretel.
textures, and a fancy,
Climb
just a
inside
very
and
bizarre,
light the
scary,
oven."
twisted tale that
Gretel pretended
I highly
not
recommend.
to understand.
Alright.
I do not know how. Where is the
we're at the
opening?
end of this Hansel and Gretel story.
Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here.
Fighting girl
And she
shoves the
moved
evil
to
witch
show
in the
Gretel.
oven.
Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, The children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
I am like you.
And then,
What the hell?
because even children can't survive on sweets,
I am just bewildered.
they divided up
by
the body of the
slow
old
ride,
witch
but
and ate her.
all right, I'm just even glad that we're out. I don't know what the heck that was, but maybe the hairs in the back of my neck can settle down.
Callum, where did you go?
What? The... Please excuse me a second while I go wipe my rear end. Okay, that was nice. Let's get away from here. Where is the kid?
Stop hiding, Callum!
I mean, seriously, we've been calling the kid for
Wait, Mommy.
15 minutes and he
Please,
doesn't
Callum,
even turn
tell me
around.
where you are!
I don't want to go down there.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to
He said,
Callum when the
I
electricity
don't know if you heard
was
the
shut
echo,
off.
but the kid said he
Those
left the
poor
trail. I don't
children.
see anything but this
The whole
white stuff
world
on the
against
ground.
them.
Is that snow?
The
I don't know what that
forest,
is.
The birds, the old witch.
It's like
even their
Hansel and
own
Gretel.
Parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own
I mean,
house
don't you
made of
get that
candy.
sense of
Looking for the
impending
sweetness
doom?
that
There's
could take
something
the pain
bad
away.
that's going to happen at any moment.
Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places
Something is really
where
wrong
the tree
with
branches
this
reach their
place.
claws.
Yeah, it looks like snow and ice. I'm not sure what I'm following the right trail. But this is the only path, so we have to stay on it. Alright, that little bubble means something's out there. Something out there worth investigating.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
There's that blur vision again.
Another
There's
accident.
that blood again.
This place. Don't hide from me, Callum.
Oh my god. They killed Freddy. Oh, holy crap. That's wrong, man. This game just killed Freddy. Freddy Fazbear is dead. Thanks a lot, Park. Ruining Disney for me. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. So, that note kind of sort of couldn't read the whole thing, but it did mention that there was some trouble, some delays in getting the park built. Just don't want to have the video that we're doing together here. The hell? Take up too much time with the note reading, because it's quite extensive. And it definitely gives you a strong backstory as to what's going on, what's happened inside this theme park, and even what could be happening with the main character and some of the weird elements that's going on. We must push on because we must. We must push on. And no, I'm not nervous and jittery. That's a nice view. In a creepy, scary way, but it's cool, right? I think this is worth a screenshot. What do you think? Let's take a screenshot. Let's go. Wow, we've all been on this ride. The octopus. Obviously, there's some sort of note, important piece of information over here.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
We're waiting
before I turned on
This
the
old
ride,
thing used to make the
Frankie
blood
and
run to
the
my
boys
head.
told Chipmunk Soup,
Make me dizzy.
making ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence
The guy
wanted to go over
just
to him, but I've always had a
snapped
theory of those suits that gave
those
escapes.
poor
Silly, I know.
kids.
Anyway, the chipmunk man was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but as more ice fell away, when we first saw his human face smiling out of the block of ice. And the more you looked at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural, making the heart begin to beat just a little faster, like you would pray and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then the teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving, something rude to the guy, and he went berserk and he stabbed them all. What the heck? Alright, so Chad the Chipmunk stabbed all the kids one day randomly with an ice pick.
Callum, come back here right now! Stop, Callum!
Just we got that piece of data. What the?
Come back.
Damn, you're one ugly looking lady. But there's that axe chain. That's kind of weird, right?
Oh, I remember this.
Colin looks like he wants to run away. Oh, he did. He ran away. They gave away the plot. Here, get on the ride. Can't go. This is going too fast. All right, let's go over here.
I can't get on while it's
Just bring it
moving.
all the way down.
Callum! Where did you go?
All right, let's get on. We can ride the Octotron. But if we're on and we just stop the ride, who's going to magically turn it on for us? I don't know. The scenery. But not let my kids come to this crazy park. Somebody over there in the booth. It's like a weird, smaller version of the Hat Man there. Look, you can see him. He's right there. That is certainly creepy. He's got the kid. Oh, holy crap. He has the kid. I didn't realize it until the last second. He has the kid under his arm. I made a little hobby for myself. I made sure I leave every ride at the maximum speed setting because that's the only way that I want to leave rides. Alright, I wanted to skip ahead to one of the more interesting, they've all been fascinating, but here's one of the more interesting areas of the park. It's just called the roller coaster.
And he owes me everything.
I wanted to give everyone a good sense of what the more psychological elements are, the backstory that's being intersped in with all the jump scares and the strange thing that's going on in this creepy theme park. Now, while at first I found maybe Colin and the mom constantly calling him a little annoying,
Don't be afraid.
by this point in the game, I'm just completely hunting him down.
Where are you?
I want to know what happens. I want to know what's going on. And even though I know that this is a stupid idea, I'm going to get on the roller coaster anyway. Mr. Hatman has showed up in a few weird places, and I have a feeling he's our ride guy. Yep, there he is. Mr. What the hell? He's on the ride with us.
Talk about Callum.
What do you mean?
That's his hand.
What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't
Okay.
want. The antithesis of
You remember
what we
that time
stand
you were playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and you were just certain you were going to die? Yeah, neither do I.
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my
Yeah,
son
what are
is.
we going to do about Colin? Hand
Which
him
has
over,
him
man.
now?
has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Look at the environments. I mean, the whole park is modeled and rendered. Trees, fog, mountains, rides, everything is
Always
rendered and moving. That was pretty impressive. All right, Mr. Creepy Hat Man, are you going to kill us or what? Pictures. That one I saw. Oh, what the heck? We just hit the kid, man. Not cool. We just ran over column. Game over, man. Creepy Hat Man may look just like Babadook in a way, but I don't know, his appearances just have shocked me every single time. So with the conclusion of this ride, our video is also coming to a close. I hope you get a good, feeling for what this game is and how you play it. It's even fit for casual players. I think girlfriends and wives or people who just don't play a lot of games will still enjoy it and get some creepy scares out of it. I enjoyed it very much. The ending is to die for. It is really creepy and a masterpiece. I don't even want to touch on it because it just spoils the whole game. So this is the park, and the atmosphere is excellent. The mood is excellent. The graphics are really, really nice, and the audio is superb. Could it have been longer? Yes. Could they have added more elements, maybe some choices or some perilous dangers here and there? Sure, they could have. But as it is, this is a wonderful game, and I highly recommend it. Definitely turn off all the lights and give yourself a chance to be thrilled as you hunt for your missing son in this game. My name is Leo. This is Gone with the Wind, and we hope you enjoyed playing the park with us.
Finger marks.
Thank you.
Someone has